Another happy landing.
Hey folks, welcome back to WarThunder. Today's video we're going to be playing the Jaguar A. We're going to be playing it in sim ground battles at top tier. This thing does get RWR, it doesn't currently have any kind of countermeasures, so it's quite susceptible to death by Tunguska's. Other guided SPA are also a threat as well, but you know, it's quite easy to keep out of range of gun stuff. The loadout we're going to be using, because this thing doesn't really get any smart weapons, it's going to be 9 250-pound bombs. With the ballistics computer on this thing, you really don't need any more than that, and this gives you the max amount of drops. As you'll see in this game, there's really no worry with hitting stuff with these bombs. We've also got 2 30mm Defa cannons, which are good for killing lightly armored things like BMPs. Tunguska's if you're that lucky. Any kind of other SPA you might encounter, like in the Chinese tree. But yeah, and then for defense, we have, as well as the Defas, 2 R550 Magics, which are probably the most lethal air-to-air missile in the game. The downside is that in a dogfight, this thing is a brick. It is incredibly slow to accelerate. You'll actually be out-accelerated by A7 Corsairs, which I always think look like chunky bus thingies. And this thing has afterburners, that doesn't. It's really not a fast plane. It bleeds speed horrifically in a turn, and you do need altitude to make attacks with these bombs because you have to basically dive on things, so you're exposing yourself a lot on every attack run. It really helps if you have air superiority, and it helps even more if there's no SAMs because it really opens up your ability to swoop in on things. Anyway, it went surprisingly well. Really didn't expect to get as many good clips as I did, so I hope you enjoy. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Alaska. Okay, we might be able to use the buildings to help cover us from SAMs from certain angles if we run in it, if we think things through a bit. I like to hold the engines on the brakes until the engines are spooled to a reasonable temperature, but if possible, we'll see if we can race this guy off the ground. Gonna have to wait a bit longer. I have a suspicion that he will win anyway. It takes a really long time for the engines on this thing to warm up. They are not responsive at all. It looks like we are sort of starting to neutralise the speed, but that thing's just a lot more floaty, and I think the thrust is more readily available. This thing without the afterburner on really struggles to sit above 400 knots without, well, with the ordnance on. Running in on a heli, I can see it sitting above the enemy helipad. I'm actually having to keep zooming out to actually see him. Little correction for drop at range there, but we got him. I'm not getting any RWR pings, so I'm actually sitting at altitude. They've just started capping A, which is down there, just that V shape on that bit of broken bridge, just on the left side of the screen by the RWR marker. It's quite hard to actually point directly at stuff with track AR sometimes. Okay, so he'll probably be leaving the cap. Oh, I can see him. Hopefully that was enough lead. Yep. I saw a shulker or something in their spawn, so I'm just sitting high right now and waiting for something to shoot to try and give its position. Oh, hang on. Friendly just bombed something. They didn't get a kill. I can see the impact point. I hope this isn't friendly. Maybe they got their tracks off or something. Bombs out. Nice. Poor guy, bringing a T64B into this this tier. Right, let's try and get eyes on that shulker again. A BMD-4 just killed a Harrier. Well, shit. I can see Tracer coming out their spawn. I mean, I can tell roughly where they are, but I'm not sure if they've... Okay, there they are. This looks like there's two next to each other. Maybe a... Oh, shulker's below me. Looks like a tank and a BMP. Didn't expect to get a double kill with two 50-pound bombs. That was the guy we just bombed in the T64 as well. Oops. I bet he's not happy with me. No, can't see anything. Oh, hold up. SU-17 in the kill feed. Is that... Wow. Look at the chance. What are the chances of this? Spooling the heat seekers. Fox 2. Splash. That couldn't have gone more perfectly if I'd tried to set it up on purpose. It was Jaguar as well. I didn't know he'd changed. He used to be in my squadron. Something just pinged me on RWR. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. And they got 3 bombs left. 2 minutes of fuel. Gonna have to land soon anyway. Nice. I'll take it. I wonder what our earnings were like. $67,000 profit. I have not seen a gain like that in a while. 6 kills, 2 air, and 4 ground. No deaths.